Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Adventures of Malibu and Dad. Guys, today a special treat, a Civil War home that I just discovered and I want to bring it to you guys. It's called Avenel. It's here in Bedford, Virginia, and it's just a beautiful home. And believe it or not, guys, Robert E. Lee actually stayed and visited here with his wife and daughter. So come along, let's check it out and let's discover some Civil War history together.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history, it's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Alright guys, so this is part of the Virginia Civil War travels and Avenel, and there's our parking area. It's right here at 413. What a beautiful home, guys. Let's go inside and take a look around. Alright guys, let me show you the grounds. As you go up here the driveway here, and this is historic Avenel home. And look at that, 1838. What I really love about these old homes is look at the doorways. Even up on the second story there, it's got a door right up front. And the exterior of the home, absolutely beautiful. Look at the attention to detail, that southern charm. Look at the giant magnolia here. Look at that entryway, guys. Just come up the front. Absolutely gorgeous. And I could just see this being visited back in the day. Still on property. As you come around, it's just surrounded by beautiful homes all around it. Looks like maybe they had an old smokehouse there. The side here. Look at this porch, guys. Can you imagine yourself just sitting on that porch, enjoying the day? You get to see that overview. What's up front? I'm sure those houses across the street were not there back then. Tell you what I've been impressed about is in the way the home has been kept completely pristine and well cared for, especially being from 1838. I mean, if you look at this home, it's been very well preserved. So hats off to those who are taking care of it. You're doing a good job. The property it can be visited. Anybody can walk on the property, check it out, and it is absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at the barn in the back there. In the backyard, just so serene. Love the old fireplace. The interior is exquisite. You gotta have a pre-planned visit for inside. I've got to find the number, but I was checking out some other videos, and I think it's like $10 to get a visit, but I don't know the hours. Look at this back porch area. Man, I'll tell you, you can feel the history all around this place. And they have an actual porch. Look at this doorway. I guess maybe back then that was the way to bring stuff in. It's a giant doorway towards the back. And they got this cute little entryway. I guess this goes underground to get to the cellar part of the home. Look at the old shutters and the original windows. Just the attention to detail here is just unbelievable. In the backyard, look at this, guys. I just love it. The old barn here. Looks like they still use it. As you can tell, it's like an older barn. You can see the big gaps in between the wood. Big giant magnolia tree back there. A nice home surrounding this entire historic mansion. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Can imagine just hanging out on the back porch. I'm sure many have. Here's some of the Civil War history involving this home here, guys. Avenel in the eye of the storm. The war came early and late to Avenel. When the conflict began, Catherine Burwell's husband, Dr. Thomas M. Boyer, served as a captain of the Old Dominion Rifles, a Bedford County militia company that drilled here on the Avenel property in April 1861. The unit entered Confederate service on June 1st as Company C, 28th Virginia Infantry, fought in the First Battle of Manassas, and then became a light artillery battery in action under, believe it or not, General Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson at Cedar Mountain and Antietam. Later, Boyer served in Southwest Virginia on July 18, 1863. After engagement in Wadesville, he treated and protected a wounded prisoner of war, Union Colonel William H. Powell. He was 2nd West Virginia Cavalry. Powell, released early in 1864 and riding with General David Hunter on his June raid, returned the favor by protecting Avenel. At the Brunswick, Hunter's men stopped here twice en route to and from Lynchburg, and Confederate paused here as they pursued Hunter to West Virginia, but left the house untouched. Other visitors proved more congenial company. In 1863, Mrs. Robert E. Lee and her daughter stopped here as they returned to Richmond from the Mountains Hot Springs Resort after the war in 1867. General Lee and his daughter Mildred also visited here. When news of Lee's arrival spread across the town, former Confederate soldiers came here to salute him. It's a great picture. The map. So great pedigree with this home, guys. Even Robert E. Lee stopped here. Man, talk about some history. And what a story. I mean, the owner of this home actually took care of a Union colonel who was wounded, and in return, he came here. He used the house, but he never did anything to it. He took care of the home of the man who saved him back in the day when he was hurting. So a true testament to love, and even though they were mortal enemies, somehow the brotherhood of military and soldiering just kicked in for both of them. So I love the storyline about it, guys. I love the history of this home. And just amazing stuff to just discover here in Virginia. I'm glad you guys are along with me to see it. Let's walk up and check out the porch. As you come up here to the side front door, man, look at that beautiful entryway. You just don't see homes like this anymore. And look at this porch, guys. Man, oh man. What a view you have. The garden. What a view. Giant magnolia tree in the front. Look at this porch. Man, you could drive a car down this porch. You could drive a truck. Love the old rocking chairs. Look at this front entryway here. The mail slot in the door, guy. How cool is that? Here you go, guys. Avenel has been registered as a Virginia Historic Landmark. has been placed on the National Registry of Historic Places back in 1992. Well, like I said, it was built in 1863 or 1838. I'm sorry. Just beautiful.